I started 3D printing a couple visors with a transparent shield, just using materials we had in-house just to start putting kind of the groundwork of something together. And it was promising, it looked good, but there were some things immediately that I thought, hey, this doesn't seem to make sense for what I know a clinician would need. And conveniently in the same day, actually an alumni from the first cohort, Usman, had reached out to Joseph asking if he had any connections printing face shields. So of course, him and I got connected. And then we got connected to another member of our research group at Sunnybrook SRI. And the three of us just started. So basically what I did was took them my design and said, hey guys, I want this to work how we normally would work in the TRP. And fortunately, they were both familiar with how we work. So I said, I'll be your design hands, I'll be your manufacturer, I'll do everything you need, but I don't have the same input that you guys will have with respect to clinical utility. So we started just with a base design, and then, through a lot of different iterations, lots of prints, me driving the parts out to meet them in Toronto. We slowly got to a design that's going to be, useful clinically. And around the same time, we saw a lot of the maker initiatives that were starting, and it's very fantastic that people mobilize so quickly. But what started to happen is I would see things, maybe it's a design choice or material choice. That means it's just a single-use disposable device. And at this time, we had no idea when the next wave of PPE would be coming for hospitals and clinics, right? So what I thought was, okay, we can make them sterilizable and reusable with what we have in-house. So that was what we were pushing for from the get-go. So once we got the design finalized from a clinician comfort perspective, we brought in the different groups at Sunnybrook and at North York General. So medical device reprocessing, IP&C divisions, and then the OHS reps that are working with the different research institutes. So then they gave us guidance based on what the standards would be for Health Canada to ensure that we're hitting all the basic guidelines. So we were trying to still make sure that we're going to do things that will actually be useful. And we decided to partner with Sunnybrook and North York General because we wanted to choose a clinical partner that we know would actually use them. And of course, if they're involved in the design, then it's going to make sure that they're using them, right? So that's kind of how the project started.